Gene Deal just dropped a massive bombshell, claiming Diddy's situation runs way deeper than the headlines suggest. He believes the real reason Diddy was taken down wasn't only about the charges, but because of tapes Diddy kept. According to Gene, Diddy recorded nearly everything and everyone who showed up at his parties.
I want to go back to the comments you made earlier about these tapes, and I want you to give more clarity. So you believe they only got Puffy because they wanted these tapes. What do you think is on these tapes?
Bro, you got to realize you got people like Prince Harry. Prince Harry was at a Diddy party. You got some of the same Universal executives. Diddy made it cool for, I'm just gonna say it like this, man, whites to hang out with the hood dudes. Dude from the hood, he made it cool and safe for them to hang out with the white executives. They used them for that. They used them enough, whereas that now you got white executives doing Diddy-like parties.
Gene went on to explain that these were the parties everyone wanted an invite to. Athletes and top celebrities all showed up, but behind the scenes, he claimed Diddy was secretly recording everything that happened, from drinking and smoking to heavy drug use. Nothing was off camera. According to Gene, it's very possible Diddy ended up with compromising footage of politicians, actors, and other high-profile names.
He have on tape, he taped everything. He taped everything and taped everybody. You remember in his trial it came up. In his trial it came up. What came up in his trial? It came up that his assistant was right there. And Diddy told him, "You want to show your lord to me?" Gave him a condom and told him to sex the girl right there. He asked the girl, "Was she all right there?" She said, "Yeah." That's crazy, bruh. So now, you think certain politicians, you think certain actors, actress, they drinking, smoking, we know they love pink cocaine. You know they got weed all in the air. They dropping ecstasy pills. They dropping some other kind of sexual pill. Man, do you think he ain't got nobody on tape, bruh?
Argued that if Diddy could allegedly blackmail Cassie for $20,000 over tapes, it's not hard to believe he could pressure others the same way. In Gene's view, some powerful figures were forced to keep working with Diddy just to stop their secrets from leaking. He also revealed that when federal agents raided Diddy's home, they seized computers and tapes. What bothered him was why those tapes weren't shown in court yet Cassie's was. He believes it's because if Diddy's tapes were submitted as evidence, they would become public record, and anyone could request copies.
He wasn't nothing on those tapes, y'all. You think they didn't log those tapes? Why did they, hold up. Yo, I just caught a jewel. They used the tape that Cassie sent them. That Cassie had. They used the tape that Cassie had that they showed to the jurors. Why do you think they didn't use the tape that they got from Diddy house? Because that would have them had to log that in. It would have been public record. And at one given time, when it's a public record out of this trial, you could go see it. You could go get those tapes, copies of those tapes, because it's public record. It would have been public record, bruh. It's a dirty game out here, man. It's a real dirty game. They are protecting.
Also noted that one of the prosecutors on Diddy's case suddenly retired right after the raid, hinting that there may have been outside pressure to shield certain powerful people.
Put it off on Trump. Oh, Mr. Trump is coming in office, so I'm gonna leave before he get here. Right after he did the Diddy, right after he did the Diddy raid, right after they got the tapes and everything, he retired. Great job. Probably got $1 million house and all that somewhere. Because he definitely quit. And tried to put that shit off on Trump. Y'all saw what I saw. Y'all saw what we saw, the same shit. Y'all heard the same thing that I heard. They took over 256, cameras and who had that many cameras in their house? I don't give how big the mansion is. It's crazy, man. It's dirty work. Listen, I know it's deeper than what we see. I know it's deeper. Y'all gotta know it's deeper, bruh. Why wouldn't they charge this dude with the guns? Why ain't get charged with the drugs? They just put it in the description in the cases instead of charging with it. Why they took 200 some cameras out of there and we ain't see none of the footage or the film? We seen Lil Rob footage and films, and we seen Cassie footage and films. Why we ain't see them? Because they didn't want that shit to be public record.
Every day, more names keep surfacing in lawsuits and news stories tied to Diddy. Why are some of the biggest power couples scrambling to cut ties? How did a top athlete get dragged into this? And which rapper keeps defending Diddy no matter what? Is there a strategy behind these reactions? Or just pure chaos? What we do know is that Jay-Z and Beyonce have been working overtime to distance themselves since the allegations broke. But why? Jay and Diddy go back decades. Jay grew up in Brooklyn while Biggie was rising, and Biggie later helped kickstart Diddy's career in the early 90s. Over the years, Jay and Diddy shared tracks like Young G's from Diddy's 1997, No Way Out and I Know What Girls Like on Jay's early work the same year. Looking back, those collaborations feel unsettling with everything we now know. Both men started with nothing, built massive empires: music, fashion, liquor, business partnerships, but those very empires now seem to be the ones most at risk.
Told us that Jay-Z won't be able to stay silent about his connection to Diddy. And baby, she wasn't lying, because Jaguar Wright was just on Piers Morgan exposing the out of Jay-Z. Jaguar Wright was calling out Jay-Z for his silence, saying that now he's gonna have no choice but to talk because he has connections with Diddy, R. Kelly, Epstein, and Harvey Weinstein. She also said that she has victims that have video footage of these freak-offs and what they do to people, and she said that she saw what Jay-Z and Beyonce were allegedly doing to people. Jaguar Wright even said that Jay-Z is the one that allegedly set up R. Kelly because he knew everything that he was doing and he was doing the same shit. And she said that Jay-Z is the one that funded surviving R. Kelly because his best friend for years is Dream Hampton. And baby, she wasn't lying. Jay-Z and Dream Hampton have been friends for years. She is the one that co-wrote Jay-Z's 2010 memoir, Decoded. And as you can see, her work also includes the 2019 Lifetime documentary Surviving R. Kelly. Jaguar Wright is saying that Jay-Z set up R. Kelly on purpose when he's doing the same exact shit, just like Diddy. All of this shit is absolutely insane.
Notable by his silence since these charges were brought against Diddy. Why do you think that is?
Because that's what he does. He starts little fires everywhere, forces everyone involved to go and carry water while he sneaks away without a response. That changes now, Sean. You must respond. You have no choice. Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, Robert Kelly, Sean Combs have one person in common, professionally and privately. Sean Carter. This has been a fist of tyranny that has been punching through our culture and our society for decades. It must stop.
These charges against Diddy, which if he's found guilty of all this, he's never coming out of prison. How dangerous do you think?
Thank God.
How dangerous do you think he is as a person?
I think he's one of the most dangerous people I've ever met. Everyone knew he was the devil. He's been the devil for 30 years. He's been covered and protected by not only Clive Davis, but Lucian Grange. He was selected to be the demon that he is, to keep the culture in line so the industry could continue to bid for all of its precious jewels. We have too many lost. The list of lost is ridiculous, and everyone knows Diddy was selected for this job.
Scariest part is that Diddy was the one chosen for this, because now he holds the power to trigger a chain of dominoes that could bring down entire celebrity empires and even destroy lives along the way.
Diddy start snitching?
He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened to Puri. Diddy, I know that. You and Jay-Z down in Vegas at Tao with Claudia. Why don't you just talk about Kathy? That might help. That might help a lot. Kathy Coriana White, Jay-Z's pregnant mistress, who died 24 hours after she announced that she was going public with their relationship and the baby, while he was married to Peeche. Was it an aneurysm, Diddy? Or are you the one who paid the same coroner that you... Oh, Diddy, you should talk.
Do you feel the federal government will probably speak to Jay-Z in regards?
They already have.
Oh.
They talked to him before he made that Super Bowl announcement. Isn't that interesting? He was questioned by the feds before he made the Super Bowl announcement. Blink twice. Oh, this about to get fun for me.
So what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, this is false, and
Liars.
They were saying, yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are...
Zayn, November 2023, Diddy's ex Cassie Ventura filed a lawsuit accusing him of serious crimes ranging from abuse to trafficking. Instantly, people began asking who else might have known or even witnessed what was happening. Since Jay-Z and Beyonce were often seen around both Diddy and Cassie, fans started questioning whether they might have seen things firsthand.
Is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day. And she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's going to be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is that.
Yeah, bizarre conspiracy theory even started circulating on TikTok, claiming that celebrities who publicly thank Beyonce are really just trying to stay on her good side. For instance, in October 2024, Jojo Siwa gave Beyonce a shout-out at an awards show, saying she wanted to keep the dance community safe. Some viewers took that as a hidden nod to the conspiracy, though JoJo later brushed it off, saying the internet will spin things however it wants.
I also have to say thank you to Beyonce. Just thought we would keep the dance community safe. We all love to dance to it. We all love you. Anyway.
Next voicing, December 2024. A civil lawsuit named both Diddy and Jay-Z in connection with alleged misconduct involving a 13-year-old girl, said to have taken place in 2000 at an MTV Video Music Awards afterparty. Both men denied the accusations immediately. DJ's company, ROC Nation, blasted the claims as idiotic and heinous, accusing the lawyer of attempting blackmail. By February 2025, the case was withdrawn after the accuser admitted there were inconsistencies, later telling private investigators that Jay never harmed her and that she felt pressured by her lawyer to file the suit. Jay responded by filing a defamation countersuit against both the accuser and her lawyer, saying the false claims humiliated him and even brought threats against his family. Many believe this follows a larger pattern surrounding both Jay and Diddy using intimidation or worse to silence people who speak against them. And it's long been rumored that Jay-Z himself was the one who exposed R. Kelly's crimes to the public.
Now that he may start revealing things about other people.
He has no choice. His ego and his addiction won't allow him to do anything different. Anybody who thinks he's not gonna talk is crazy. He's got everybody on tape. They all know it. It's a mess. Dream Hampton spearheaded the Surviving R. Kelly campaign, which fueled the Me Too campaign. And that was all funded by Sean Carter to make sure that Robert Kelly went to jail. Get his lick back. Why is nobody understanding that Dream Hampton was being financed and ran by Sean Carter? They were able to go and get all of these witnesses because he was there with Robert Kelly. How does Jay-Z sit down with Gayle King and she not ask him one question about the intersection between him and Aaliyah and Robert Kelly? This is insane that people keep refusing to see what's right there.
How many victims potentially do you think there could be?
Thousands. Thousands. I've talked to hundreds that I deal with still myself. I have 3 victims right now who are willing to give testimony about not only what Mr. Carter has done to them, but his wife as well. They're a nasty little couple. They do nasty things.
While many celebrities are scrambling to distance themselves, Kanye West has done the opposite. His relationship with Diddy has always been complicated. Back in 2020, Kanye shocked fans at the BET Awards by calling Diddy his favorite artist. But only months later, Diddy publicly criticized him for releasing a White Lives Matter shirt and Kanye fired back hard, leaking private texts and making explosive comments in interviews.
Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard, hold on. Okay. All you fake hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't get because you can't nobody anyway, and the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be able to do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So you shut the up about me. Now let me say it calm. You shut the up about Michael. Right. I'm Michael now. Right. Every Michael you can think of, but mostly Godfather Michael now.
More recently, Kanye flipped once again and is now one of Diddy's loudest defenders. Ever since Diddy was locked up at the MDC Brooklyn facility, Kanye has publicly voiced his support and even called on other artists to demand Diddy's release.
From the front line, you know what I'm saying? It's wicked. So you be careful.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I need you out there, you feel me?
Yeah. I hear you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have some fucking fun.
Yeah.
Having no fun. And then get behind the mic, have some fun. Chop up them samples, get that one tight band vibe.
Yeah.
Have some fun, get that smiling.
Yeah.
These other motherfuckers ain't wasting your time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Said before, and like Sean said also. Sean said this also because it's true. Puff had witnesses that come in to testify against Sean and say they saw Sean do the shooting. So her making those statements now, and the case is over with. It's been what? Well, how many years it's been? 15, 20 years? 15, 17, 15. Sean went to jail for 10 years. It was in 99.
Pfeiffer Lopez is another name tied to this story. She dated Diddy from 1999 to 2001, and their relationship constantly made headlines. In 1999, the two were caught up in a New York nightclub shooting that left 3 people injured. Reports claim Diddy got into a fight with a Brooklyn gangster, and one victim even accused him of assault. J. Lo was also arrested at the time, but her charges were later dropped, though according to Jaguar Wright and Gene Deal, those charges should never have been dismissed.